Mike Tyson, at 58 and far from his prime, stepped into the ring against Jake Paul, a YouTuber half his age, managing to go 8 grueling 2-minute rounds despite immense physical challenges. Though he lost on the scorecards, Tyson later shared in an emotional post, "This is one of those situations where you lose but still win. I'm grateful for last night. No regrets." The fight marked a remarkable comeback for Tyson, who revealed he had battled severe health issues in recent months. "I almost died in June, had 8 blood transfusions, lost half my blood, and dropped 25 pounds in the hospital. I had to fight to get healthy just to fight," he wrote. For Tyson, the true victory was sharing the moment with his family. "To have my children see me stand toe-to-toe with a talented fighter half my age, in front of a packed Dallas Cowboys stadium, is an experience no man has the right to ask for. Thank you." Though not victorious in the ring, Tyson's night symbolized resilience, determination, and a deeply personal triumph. 1. Mike Tyson ignited buzz in the boxing world by calling out Logan Paul, hinting at a potential clash with the YouTuber-turned-boxer. Known for his unfiltered personality, Tyson fueled the excitement by commenting on Paul's rapid rise in the sport.
Foremost, Mike Tyson, it's such an honor. Let's give it up for Mike, bro. He's a legend. He's the greatest to ever do it. He's the GOAT. I look up to him. I'm inspired by him, and we wouldn't be here today without him. This man is an icon, and it's just an honor to be able to fight him. And he's obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet, so it was really tough, like I expected it to be.
Logan Paul, never one to shy away from a challenge, fired back in his trademark bold style, declaring, "I'll take you on." The fiery exchange set the internet buzzing, with fans eagerly debating whether a showdown between the boxing legend and the viral star could become the sport's next blockbuster event.
Come on.
Well, we don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
Oh, I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
It's on there.
Just don't step on his toes. It's all forgiven.
Do you really think you can kill Mike? I actually think I would kill him, yes. I'm not going to fight Mike.
At 58, Mike Tyson, the once unstoppable boxing icon, returned to the ring to face Jake Paul, the YouTuber-turned-boxer. However, his performance fell short of expectations, drawing criticism from fans worldwide.
What do you make of Jake's performance tonight?
Absolutely stupendous.
What did you think of Mike Tyson?
I love Uncle Mike. He's just such a, that was impressive though, for a 58-year-old. Hi, how are you? That was, yeah, he's tough, proud of him, weathered the storm with a young brute named Jake Paul. I think Jake let him live. I do. He wants to fight you, bro.
Yeah, he wants to fight you next. What about that?
I think he wants money. I don't think he wants to fight me.
Would you take the fight?
No.
Why? Gotta say.
The main event captivated audiences worldwide, with 60 million households watching live and a peak of 65 million concurrent streams. The co-main event, featuring Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, also drew massive global attention, with nearly 50 million households tuning in. Their highly anticipated rematch is now set to become the most watched professional women's sporting event in U.S. history, highlighting the rising appeal and influence of women's boxing.
Tonight, Jake Paul became the most valuable heavyweight champion in the motherfucking world.
Joey Promotions, a leader in live sports programming, distributed the event to over 6,000 bars and restaurants across the U.S., breaking company records in its 50-plus year history and showcasing the immense anticipation for the lineup.
Foremost, Mike Tyson, it's such an honor. Let's give it up for Mike, bro. He's a legend. He's the greatest to ever do it. He's the GOAT. I look up to him. I'm inspired by him, and we wouldn't be here today without him. This man is an icon, and it's just an honor to be able to fight him. And he's obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet, so it was really tough, like I expected it to be.
Malignaggi voiced his frustration with Netflix during the Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson event. criticizing the platform for technical issues like freezing streams and a poor overall viewing experience.
Oh, the Netflix production was horrible. I don't know if everybody else's broadcast was freezing. Broadcast was freezing. We had one issue at ProBox TV. We were doing a watch along and it was froze. For the most part, we were okay, but I heard a lot of people had issues with the stream. Netflix should do everybody a favor and stay out of boxing. Hopefully it's a one and done. If FNL, as I used to call them, first and last, they suck.
Social media exploded as Paul Tyson became the #1 trending topic worldwide on X, formerly Twitter, dominating conversations in regions like the US, Brazil, Spain, and Canada. Meanwhile, Paulie Malignaggi shifted focus to the criticism surrounding the fight, arguing that more scrutiny should be directed at Jake Paul rather than Mike Tyson. Malignaggi expressed concerns about Tyson's health and ability to perform at 58, emphasizing the risks involved for the legendary boxer. He acknowledged the immense significance of Tyson's legacy, making the decision to return to the ring all the more impactful.
The criticism is more on Jake than Mike. I was worried about Mike's health here. I was worried about Tyson's his overall ability at this age to do this. He's a guy that has been really looked up to by many people, especially in my generation personally. My generation, that late 70s, early 80s generation, we were old enough to see him at his very, very best, and it was like almost like a superhero figure, because when you're that age and you're seeing this kind of figure.
Malignaggi admitted Tyson exceeded expectations, displaying remarkable resilience and skill for his age. However, he criticized Jake Paul's performance, stating Paul failed to rise to the occasion. Nagy dismissed speculation that Paul held back, clarifying he was trying to win, but seemed too hesitant to fully commit.
To be honest with you, man, Mike did a lot better than I thought he was going to be capable of at this age, and Jake did a lot worse than I thought. And what I'm saying is, before people start to say, oh, Jake carried him, absolutely Jake did not carry him. Jake was actually trying to win. Jake was scared shitless. He wouldn't commit to any offense, even when he was throwing his punches. And there's a way to not commit to any offense and still fight well, okay, even if it might be boring, so to speak. Jake didn't fight well, despite not committing to any offense. He was throwing punches and trying to get out at the same time.
Despite millions tuning in, Sean Porter, a two-time world welterweight champion, offered a blunt assessment, calling Jake Paul's performance boring. He clarified that his comments were not driven by animosity or fear, but by a genuine evaluation of Jake's boxing skills and his overall impact on the sport.
Going pretty hard on Jake, as if I would get in the ring with him. If Jake called me out tomorrow, I'm not getting in the ring with Jake Paul. No, I ain't afraid, but I just gotta keep it real. The kid has no substance. If the kid has substance, we would have been entertained.
Porter went on to highlight the key elements he felt Jake Paul's style was missing. For Porter, boxing isn't just about landing punches. It's about creating moments that resonate with the audience and make a fight unforgettable. He emphasized that the sport requires more than physical effort. It's an art that should captivate fans.
There's other ways to entertain people in the boxing ring other than just getting and hitting somebody. You got no flash. You got nothing classy, and nothing jumps off of the screen. And I get it's Mike Tyson. I get you probably, and the script wasn't for you to knock Mike out, hurt Mike seriously. None. I get that, but you guys figure out a way to entertain everybody.
Held at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, the event brought together fans from around the world to witness a historic night of boxing. This mega event wasn't just a fight; it became a cultural phenomenon, redefining how boxing is consumed and celebrated globally. Piers Morgan reflected on Mike Tyson's legendary status, comparing his prime to his recent bout against Jake Paul. Morgan emphasized that even at 58 years old, Tyson displayed immense heart and courage by going 8 rounds with a younger, fitter opponent. On his X handle, Morgan expressed his disgust, saying, "Prime Mike Tyson would have destroyed Jake Paul in 90 seconds. A 58-year-old Tyson went 8 rounds against a much fitter and very capable boxer half his age." Morgan further defended Tyson against any criticism, highlighting the former champion's bravery and resilience. He praised Tyson's enduring legacy, stating, "His toughness and spirit are what define him as one of boxing's all-time greats." Morgan added, "Mock him all you like, but Mike's got the heart of a lion, balls of steel, and will always be an absolute legend." Under the bright lights of Texas, fans around the world tuned in, eager to witness a battle of generations. For some, it was nostalgia, a chance to relive the glory days of Tyson's reign. For others, it was curiosity. Could Paul, with his brash personality and rising profile, really hold his own against the man who once ruled the heavyweight division? Oscar de la Hoya expressed his disapproval of Jake Paul organizing a fight against Tyson, emphasizing the disparity in age and physical condition between the two. As a former champion himself, de la Hoya drew from his own experience of attempting a comeback at 48, stressing how difficult it is for older fighters to compete at a high level. He felt that pitting a 58-year-old Tyson against a much younger opponent was unfair and disrespectful to a boxing icon.
Watching it, I felt disgusted. Disgusted at Jake Paul for putting this together, knowing that Tyson was 58 years old. See, I'm a fighter myself, and I once tried coming back at 48 years old, and my body just shut down. So when you're gonna fight a 28-year-old like Jake Paul against Tyson, who is a legend, he's a national treasure, a world treasure.
De la Hoya also expressed admiration for Tyson's bravery and performance, saying he was proud of the boxing legend for stepping into the ring despite the challenges. However, he redirected his criticism toward Jake Paul, challenging him to fight Gilberto Zordo Ramirez, suggesting that such a matchup would reveal Paul's true abilities. De la Hoya confidently predicted that Zordo would knock Paul out if the fight were to happen. He said, "I felt a little disgusted. Not on Mike Tyson. I feel bad for Tyson. But you know what? I'm proud of Tyson. But Jake Paul, hey, if you want to fight Zordo right now, let's do it, and he will knock you out." For Tyson, this fight wasn't about wins or losses. It was about proving something to himself. Reflecting on the match, he expressed no regrets about stepping into the ring one last time. The journey to this moment had been filled with challenges, as Tyson revealed that just months earlier, in June, he faced a severe health scare that nearly cost him his life. "I almost died," he admitted, underscoring the significance of his comeback. For Tyson, simply being able to perform in front of his family and fans was a victory in itself.
I think it was painful to watch. You know, listen, we love Mike. But I don't think anyone envisioned Mike Tyson, the young man who became the youngest ever heavyweight champion, really going out like that.
Post-fight, Jake Paul expressed nothing but admiration for boxing legend Mike Tyson. Asterisk, "This is such an honor. He's the greatest to ever do it," asterisk, Paul declared. Asterisk, "He is an icon. It was an honor to fight him. He was exactly what I thought he would be." Asterisk. These words highlighted the deep respect Paul had for Tyson, even in a match that many initially viewed as more spectacle than substance.
I didn't knock him out though, guys. He didn't land anything clean, so I honestly didn't feel Mike Tyson's full power, but that's good. Basically, I sprained my ankle, tore the ligament, bruised everything, tore the other side of it. People will never be satisfied with my career until I get
Though Tyson hinted at the possibility of more bouts in his post-fight interview with Netflix, his later statement on X seemed to signal the end of an era. Tyson suggested that this performance might be his swan song, a fitting farewell to a career that spanned decades and transcended the sport. Dana White expressed his gratitude towards Mike Tyson, acknowledging his immense impact on boxing and beyond.
This fight is being sold on the fact that everybody wants to see Mike Tyson knock him out in one punch. I don't know. I love Mike. I hope he does well.
As the dust settles, Tyson's final chapter serves as an inspiring reminder of his journey, from the youngest heavyweight champion to a cultural icon who continues to captivate audiences. A shared his emotional reaction to the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, describing how difficult it was to watch a legend like Tyson endure the physical toll of the bout. Reflecting on his live commentary during the event, A admitted that after the first round, it became clear Tyson was struggling. However, the hope and admiration from fans in the arena helped keep spirits high throughout the fight.
It was just a sight for sore eyes, and I think after the first round, we really saw the writing on the wall. And there were moments in that fight where my heart sunk, and I was doing live commentary for the fight, and still, even when we knew there was nothing left of Mike, I was still I think Mike have had so many fans and there's so much love in the arena that there were people even believing that he won the fight. We love Mike that much.
Really? For Jake Paul, the victory was yet another step in his unconventional boxing journey. But for Mike Tyson, it was a moment to further solidify his place as one of the greatest warriors to ever lace up a pair of gloves. Adam Smith shared his thoughts on Tyson's performance, acknowledging the harsh reality of age and its impact on even the greatest athletes. He recognized Tyson's dedication and the immense effort he put into preparing for the fight, but also reflected on the physical limitations that became evident in the ring. Your body just can't do it. Your mind might say it, and you might look in great shape after 6 months of training. Huge respect for Mike Tyson for going through it, but we always knew, didn't we? Smith remarked, reflecting on the painful struggle of watching a legend unable to perform at his peak. He added, "We turned 8, the legs wouldn't be there. The resistance, with a whole sort of sad image of seeing a great man unable to do what he once could." Ryan Garcia, known for his outspoken personality and explosive boxing skills, took to social media to call out Jake Paul with a fiery tweet that left no room for ambiguity. Frustrated by the hype surrounding Jake Paul's entry into boxing, Garcia made it clear he was ready to step in and put an end to what he referred to as the Jake Paul boxing thing. "Okay, enough. It's on. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to end this Jake Paul boxing thing. Bring it on, Jake. I'm dead serious. Hit my team up," Garcia wrote, leaving little doubt about his intentions. Andrew Ward, the retired undefeated boxing legend, weighed in on the highly discussed Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson bout, stating that the result didn't come as a surprise to him. Ward pointed out the significant age difference between the two fighters, emphasizing the challenge Tyson faced at 58 years old when stepping into the ring with a much younger 27-year-old opponent.
I don't know how many people feel like I feel, but I appreciate Mike getting himself in shape.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
And being able to go back and forth with a dude, what, 27? 27 years old, 26, 27? Mike's still taking a good shot. And, but you know, sometimes with people that don't really know boxing, and they're just here for the euphoria, the excitement, and it's Mike, and then you have the Jake Paul fan, they don't really understand that, so they're taking every word literally, and they're believing it, and they expect it to be lived out fight night. It just ain't gonna always go like that, but 58 is 58.
Ward also addressed how casual boxing fans may have misunderstood the reality of the matchup. He explained that the pre-fight excitement had led to unrealistic expectations of a competitive and action-packed clash. However, Ward noted that Tyson's physical limitations became evident as the fight went on, with his aging body unable to fully execute what his instincts demanded.
He was like, "We ain't doing it, bro." When them legs go, the distance between him and Jake Paul feels like 5 miles. He's trying to close the distance, and he did it early. You just can't keep it up. That's Father Time, still undefeated.
Does this mark the end of Tyson's incredible legacy in the ring? Or could there be one final chapter left to write? What are your thoughts on Tyson's performance and the fight overall? Do you think it was ethical for Jake Paul to step into the ring with Mike Tyson? Join the conversation, share your opinions, and let us know if you'd like to see more boxing events like this in the future.